Is your small business taking full advantage of the summer? For most industries, there is a considerable drop in business. Things just tend to slow down in the summer months. You can blame it on vacations or the heat, but it is a guaranteed slow period awaiting most small businesses between June and August. Of course, such a time would strike fear and worry in the hearts of most business owners. But here's the thing about those slow summer months: not much of what you can do in terms of advertising or marketing can really change the fact that those humid months are typically slow. However, what you can do as a business owner is to find ways to take advantage of the lull. More than that, you may even find ways to use them to your advantage. So next year, rather than go into an instant panic when business starts to slow a bit right around the end of May or the beginning of June, you may want to take some of these things into consideration. You can maybe even start working on some to squeeze into the remainder of this summer as well. Some touch-up work. These slow summer months are a great time to work on those tasks that you can't seem to find time for any other time of the year. Use this slow time to work on things that you haven't been able to devote much attention to. Some examples include: spruce up your website. If your site isn't mobile friendly, it needs to be. Use this slow spell to remedy this. Or maybe you need some fresh content or graphics to make your site look more modern and relevant. Use these slow months to perfect your website so it's primed and ready to go when business starts to pick back up. Toy with new marketing ideas. Maybe you want to start using QR codes or some other form of mobile marketing. Or maybe your brochures just need a facelift. Or perhaps you even want to experiment with new offers that you haven't had a chance to test out yet. All of these are great projects to undertake when things slow down during the summer. Basically, anything that makes you look good and can be improved upon should become one of your primary focuses. While things have slowed down during the summer, build your network. This applies to both online and offline environments. For many business owners, the summer is the one time where "I just don't have time to mess with Facebook" is not totally true. If you have a business and hope to gain attention and followers online, you absolutely must be active on social media. If you haven't quite mastered this yet, use the summer to do so. Hit up Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and maybe even Pinterest, as that seems to be the hot trending platform right now. Look for individuals and groups that seem to be a part of your target audience and make sure you are following them. Even if they don't reciprocate, there is a vast amount of information you can glean from people in order to understand their wants and needs. Building this sort of digital network can often result in finding new clients, something that will make those upcoming busy months a bit more lucrative. You need to be just as intentional offline as well. This is a prime time to hit up conventions and seminars. Do what you can to meet new people. These slow summer months are also a great time to show some personal attention to your existing clients. Call them up and ask them to lunch or to simply swing by the office for a chat. Make them feel special. This works because most people's schedules are just like yours. A bit slower in the summer. Further develop your employees. Don't let your employees use the summer months to slack off just because business is slow. Of course, you could always create fun new office events related to some of these other items, but that's at your own discretion. Instead, use this valuable time to spend some one-on-one session with them. Make sure they are still performing up to your standards. If you've seen weaknesses in them, now is the time to work on it. More than that, you can also use these couple of months to help train them in areas that they are unfamiliar with. This can help create a better rounded and robust staff that is ready to take on the world when business picks back up. If you want to really get your employees involved, have a few brainstorming sessions with them to see what ideas that have to help improve the business. Sit down with each of them and come up with a list of goals that they need to have accomplished by that same time next year. Make sure you are consistently developing your employees to take on every possible challenge that your business could possibly present. Right. If you keep a blog or are thinking of one day penning an ebook about your industry or your own personal experiences, now is the time to get ahead. For blogs, you can use the summer months to get ahead on your content. Spend some time writing entries for your blog so that you have them ready in surplus when business picks up. You can also look around for magazines, online and off, that you could contribute articles to. This is an amazing way to get your name out there in front of others within your industry. It's also one of the best ways to come across as an expert in your field. Lastly, what about that book idea you've had for a few weeks now? You can't use that "I'm too busy" excuse forever, and these slow summer months are proof of that. Even if you only write out an outline and a few notes of the chapters, that's at least some progress. Take advantage of this downtime and see if you have it in you. If you're truly passionate about your industry and want to get people to look at you as an authority, this is one of the best things you can do in terms of writing. With the accessibility and recent legitimacy of self-publishing, it's never been easier to get a book out there. Go on vacation? No, really, pack up your things, leave the office, and relax for a week or so. The sad fact of the matter is that most business owners are severe workaholics. And while the idea of leaving work untouched for an entire week can send business owners into a cold sweat, getting away every now and then is actually one of the best things for your business and your sanity. Stepping away and going somewhere to relax can help you recharge and de-stress. Even if you do nothing more than sit around your house reading a book or enjoying a drink poolside for a few days, you need to get away every now and then. In doing this, you will be able to have a sharper focus and a fresher approach to work when you return. So enjoy your summer. Don't stress over the bottom line if business seems to slow down a bit. Use some, or all, of these items to really get the maximum use out of these often stagnant summer months. After all, the hectic pace of the fall is right around the corner. You don't want to be drowning in work and look back on this wasted summer and regret all the things you could have done but decided not to, do you?